Please put your hands together for the recipient of the 2019 Michael Ellis Award, Melanie Haire. Like I said, when Michael came back, there was no center, there was no infrastructure. He went looking for allies. Melanie helped him get the center off the ground. She helped him with fundraising. She helped him find a location. And you know, although Michael had some rehab experience at that point, really nobody else did. And there were volunteers who wanted to help, but they didn't know what to do. Merjan was one of those volunteers. And you want to tell how Melanie helped make it so that you could help animals?
Well, Melanie taught me basically every single thing I know about songbirds, for sure. And I remember when I met her, I was so impressed by her. She knew so much, and she basically had perfect hair. And I was so in awe, and I was so lucky to be able to learn under her and work under her. And you know, the amount of stuff that she's done for us over the years is really amazing. She specializes in songbirds, but she knows a lot about all the other animals, and when she doesn't know, she'll ask her fancy veterinarians for us, so we appreciate that very much. It's been a great time.
You see this picture, this is Michael, obviously, you know, in the early years of Aware, and Melanie working with a hawk, and just a moment after that, we got this picture, which is just incredible. I mean, I don't know, they couldn't have been like posed any better. This picture, I got a kick out of. We found this in our archives. This is Merjan right over here. And that was, and of course Melanie's there teaching rehab, right?
That was my first day at Aware.
Yeah.
Ever.
You know, there's been nobody better to turn to for help when we needed it, when our animals need it. There's a couple of her press appearances there that are pretty awesome. Then, you know, after Michael passed, she helped to keep things going as well. And you want to mention how she did that?
She did so many things for us. Like I said, I did basically do nothing about songbirds until she taught me, and she would take so many songbirds from us. She would help us with baby mammals, and just learning from her was the most part of it. You know, even when she didn't have the time to be at the center, she gave us so much knowledge, and it was just incredibly helpful. Without her, we couldn't have done it.
And so even now, you know, she still rehabs on her own, and we actually trade animals with her from time to time when there's, you know, animals that are, she has her own aviary, so when we have songbirds that have grown up enough that they're ready to spread their wings, basically, we'll trade animals with her, and she'll trade animals back to us. She also specializes in otter rehabilitation. So there's this picture. The craziest thing about river otters, they have to be taught how to swim. And in the wild, of course, their parents do it, but when you have an orphaned river otter, the solution is Melanie gets in a kayak and paddles around teaching the otter how to swim. It takes like months, and when they're ready, she turns them loose. And for years she's been doing this, so she has a whole clan of river otters that meet her when she goes out paddling in her canoe. It's incredible. So we have the award here. Her name will join Linda Potter and Merjan Gadradon on this plaque that hangs in the Aware office all the time. And then we have this trophy that she will get when she gets home from Savannah. It says, to Melanie Haire, the 2019 Michael D. Ellis Award for providing consummate skill and peerless support to Aware, to Michael, and to all wild creatures as colleague, rehabber, mentor, and friend. So please give her another hand.